Professor Uncle Mark from UncleMarkRocks.com. We're here today to talk a little bit about political science, better known as poli-sci to a lot of people. We're going to talk about the three levels of the government: the legislative, executive, and the judicial. And where do you suppose these ideas came from? You think Americans thought them up? Well, guess what? They didn't. Do you think Romans thought them up? They didn't either, folks. It was the Greeks, our friend the Greeks. They thought them up, and we borrowed them. The parliamentary, the separation of the three powers. And because we did that, our nation has survived. Even though we almost perished on several occasions, but with this division, such as in the Cuban crisis in 1963, when JFK decided not to bomb Cuba, decided to blockade with a naval blockade, it saved us from a nuclear war, unlike the Joint Chiefs that wanted to bomb. So that's just another example, or the first example, of the separation of powers, which really makes this country great. That and the medical marijuana laws. The separation of church and state is something that you're all probably familiar with. This country was founded on that. We broke apart from the Pope. The Pope just quit over.
And that's true.
That's no bullshit. It's a separation of church and state, okay? The government goes one way, the church goes the other. You know, God knows who goes the other. We all go our own ways in this country, and that's the beauty of it, folks. We all do our own things, whether it's the church, the state, Uncle Mark, or you. And you know the beauty of that? You know what that means to you and to me? Okay, the separation of church and state makes this country great. I'm not sure why, but it does. If somebody can tell me the answer to that question, I will be humbly indebted to them. So please get back to me. Get back to me, baby. Get back to me. UncleMarkRocks.com